Hi everybody, and welcome to part 2 of my trip to Bath. If you want to know why I was in Bath, I'll provide a link in the description below to part 1 where I detail my reason for my journey, as well as the journey itself and the challenge with fibro. In this video I will share some footage and my images from 2 photo walks, one night, one morning, around this lovely city. Now, upon arrival on my first day there, despite being wiped out completely by travel, I did need to go and find some dinner, so that was a good enough reason to walk with my camera while I did so. Plus, I was determined to make the most of doing some photography in a different location, something different from my normal routine. I travelled solely with my Canon 50mm f1.8 lens. This gives me a wide aperture for low light handheld shooting, which I would be doing around the streets. And yes, before anyone comments, I was shooting on my Canon 40D, which has a crop sensor with a factor of 1.6. So technically, when I use this lens, I'm shooting at a focal length of 80mm. I wanted to do more than just shoot touristy images. I did that during a family weekend break back in 2019 for my wife's birthday. So I was looking for more street photography opportunities. That's something that I've really focused on this year, is practicing and developing my street photography. And I also wanted to get people within the context of the surroundings, with the fantastic buildings, the size of the buildings, particularly the Abbey, etc., and show that in my images. The weather was overcast for the 3 days during my trip, and I've tried to reflect this in the way that I've processed my images. So using Canon's DPP software to upload the images, it takes the images as shot in camera, and I've made some minor adjustments in that to shadows and contrast, and maybe a little bit of brightness if the camera was overcompensating, because I think I was shooting on auto ISO to get a fast enough shutter speed, and sometimes it would be a little bit too bright for the actual scene that I was in. As the light was fading on the first evening during my walk, I was looking to use the street lights to create some mood in my images. So as you'll see, that could be the light against the building, for example, the Roman baths, or it could be that somebody walking into the spot of light as they were walking down the street. On the morning I would travel home, I planned a train departure that meant, firstly, I wouldn't have to rush up in the morning and rush to the station, but also to go for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some exercise to get me functioning more before I caught my train. My body did feel like lead after the previous 2 days of travel and the fantastic chronic pain research event that I was there to attend. The brain fog was so thick, and I did struggle to get started on this morning. But by taking my time, getting some gentle exercise and some fresh air, starting to take a few test shots, that really sort of got me in the mood, if you like, for want of a better phrase, to just keep going and just observe, just stand and observe and see what shots there were to take. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It just helps raise awareness and helps other people find us. Also, if you're so inclined, a share to your networks on socials, etc. would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.